I'm Ryan Arvola, the multifamily director here at Hoffman Weber Construction. Just want to thank the board of directors at Lakeview Lofts in Spring Park for allowing us to inspect, taking time to meet with us, and look further at this gutter project as well as maybe some other items on your property. It's just a beautiful setting when you took us up there on that top level, and we got a chance to look at your setting between the two bays there in Lake Minnetonka. Really admire your property and love to have the opportunity to work on it. Though we're focusing on the gutters in this situation, we also wanted to point out a few things. A lot of them are key flashing points in this location. The water is actually funneling down in a heavy rain due to the slope of the roof, all coming down to this corner located right here. A lot of times when this happens, the flashing is not done quite right, or over time it fails. So this is really important that whoever is doing some maintenance on this building will keep a real good eye on this from year to year. And our second critical flashing point, a lot of times we'll talk about everything should really overlap going downhill when it comes to roofing. In this case, the shingles actually come underneath the metal roof cap. So water could essentially run down this ridge here and get under that cap. We really don't know what's flashed underneath. Hopefully they did a good job with that, but if not, or if it just wears out over time, water can get in. So really important to keep an eye on that over time. Another couple critical flashing points. The one is the same as the last one I described with that metal wall cap, and the other is missing kickout flashing. So when the water comes running down the roof and it's hitting that flashing, it's deteriorating that material away, and eventually it's going to leak through there. That metal kickout flashing is actually going to kick that water away from there, helping protect that. So I think that should really be installed and then replace that deteriorating piece of fascia. So the next critical flashing point, again, is the design of the roof, where it funnels all that heavy rainwater down into a corner. Really important that flashing was done right. Important that this is a maintenance item that gets looked at every so often. Our last critical flashing point here is the rounded roof sloping down into the wall. Often in a design like this, debris water, melting snow gets trapped in there, and if it's not leaking right away after the structure is built, it's going to leak over time. It's just a matter of that flashing wearing out. So it'd be important to check that out, make sure everything looks well, and just keep an eye on that over time. So again, the main point of our inspection was the gutter system. They look good overall after we got a drone inspection done and did a little closer look at them. Noticed some granular loss, a little bit of debris in there, but otherwise they're pretty clear. Didn't see anything that would cause concern. But as the board pointed out to us, there's 2 spots that leak, and it would probably make sense just to get those spots replaced. And we can look at some of the downspout kickouts that the board mentioned to us as well that could be improved.